Well, good day, family. Pastor Jamal here. I won't be before you long. I was thinking about something. Something happened yesterday. I had to go have a procedure done, and when I got to the hospital, they take your blood pressure. My blood pressure was sky high. It was sky high. Normally, I can't remember what they call it, but it happens to me a lot. Anytime I got to go to the doctor or the hospital or something, my pressure is always elevated. And so nonetheless, it's elevated, it's pretty high. And then, they take it a couple of times, it goes down a little bit. But I go have the procedure done, and I was put to sleep. And when I came back in to, kind of recuperate or wake up, they take the blood pressure again. And then my blood pressure was pretty low. I mean, it was normal, but it was like significantly lower than when I went in. So this morning, I feel like God, the Spirit gave me the thought, and I was thinking about that. And you know how, they say if you have high blood pressure or, kind of heart situations, that it's just what it is. You know what I mean? You got to take medication for it or whatever. And I was thinking, I said, wow, how can, if you have a real true heart condition and you need medication for it, how is it that on one side you take the blood pressure and it's high, you take blood medication to bring it down, but if there's no medication given and you're just significantly at rest, how is it that rest can totally normalize your blood pressure? So I was thinking about that, and I was like, I'm sure somebody could have, manufactured answers. But the truth is, if you're supposed to be doing this and you don't, or you didn't, and then you rest, the result of rest is a place of breakthrough. It's a place of peace. It's a place of authority. With God's authority comes your ability to allow that authority to smooth out the rough edges, the rough places. So think about this. God responds to a specific sound the heart makes. And when we're talking about the heart, we're talking about your character, your nature, your spirit, what the spirit allows the soul and the body to do. So God responds to the thing that is closer to God. So when we're at rest, literally, you are accessing a dimension of God that you can't get to outside of that rest, outside of that nature. And remember, the nature of God, the character of Christ, is always a settled place. It's not, sometimes we can find ourselves ruffled, our feathers were ruffled, we get worried a bit, but get back to the place of rest, because that's where God is looking to really do extraordinary things in and with. He can't really give you what he wants to give you when you're not resting, because we do kind of like silly things when we're anxious. It's easy to make mistakes. It's easy to overlook things, and you are your brother's keeper. So God needs you to do certain things that, are to aid and assist your brother. And I'm saying your brother and sister, of course. But think about it. Learn to rest. We have we got our 2024 questions. You guys have submitted a lot of questions, and we're going to tackle them. We're going to tackle them in a different way. Chandra's going to say she's going to tackle some herself. I'm going to specifically probably tackle the majority of them myself, and we'll also do a few of them together. But this kind of touches on one of the questions, but it's very crucial and critical that we really start to lean and understand and get to the place that God is trying to get us. We got to rest, man, because that's where the magic is. That's where the breakthroughs are. And when I'm speaking of breakthroughs, I'm literally talking about the place where you were designed to thrive. Because when you're thriving, then your brother's thriving. Because when you're in position when you're in the position that God is getting you in, then you can really start to help the world. You can start to be a benefit to the people and the communities and the atmospheres around you. So we've got to learn how to rest and get to that nature that God is trying to get us in. That's all I got, Pastor Jamal. I'll talk to you. Peace.